But I love country. I've been listening to this Travis Tritt song recently.
Travis Tritt.
A song called "The Whiskey Ain't Working Anymore." I don't know if you heard that song. Came out in the '90s, real classic hit. The whiskey ain't working anymore. Okay, 3 people. Okay, good. All right. All right, there it is. That might be Travis Tritt. I don't know. It's called "The Whiskey Ain't Working Anymore," right? It came out in the '90s, classic song, and I've heard it a million times. But the other day I'm listening, and I caught a lyric in there I'd not heard before, and this is what he says. He goes, "A woman warm and willing, that's what I'm looking for." I was like, dang, that is some low standards right there. That's as low as it gets, man. Warm and willing. You know, warm like alive. Or maybe has just died. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes a body to get cold. I had a mortician at one of my shows one time. She goes, "A lot longer than you'd think." And I had not spent a lot of time thinking about it, but I don't think a mortician should be dealing with warm bodies. Like, if you're a mortician and you're dealing with a warm body, you got there too quick. You know something. Like, if I show up to the morgue and I'm warm, I want you to give me a little shake, you know what I mean? Because I've slept hard before. I want you to make sure I'm dead. Don't be embalming a warm body, you know? That's something I've always said. There's another Travis Tritt song I like. This one's called "It's a Great Day to Be Alive." It's a great song. It is a fun song, one of my favorites, really. But you know, in that song, he doesn't say it's a great day to be alive until you get to the chorus. And if you just listen to the first verse of that song, you would not think that's what he's about to say. Right, the song starts off with him going, "I got rice cooking in the microwave." I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's not really the start to a great day, is it? Like, if that's a great day, what were you up to yesterday? Just sitting around eating dry rice, just like, dang, this is not good. Like, if you're making a list of things that made your day great, I don't think microwavable rice makes the list. A little while later in the song, he says he's making a homemade soup, you know? And I got to question what kind of soup you're really making, you know what I mean? You telling me you're making a homemade soup, but you can't boil a pot of rice? Well, I don't think so. He talks about how good he's doing, then he says, "Neither drink nor drug induced." That sounds like he's doing drugs. Your friends that don't do drugs don't tell you they're happy and then say, "I'm not doing drugs." He says 2 times in the first verse, "I'm doing all right." He's like, are you doing all right, or is it a great day to be alive? Because those are not the same thing. Like, imagine you're at work and one of your coworkers comes in and they go, "It's a great day to be alive." You're like, "Dang, how you doing today?" And they're like, "I'm all right." You know what I mean? I love work small talk like that. Work small talk's my favorite. I loved it. I loved to walk into a Lowe's store back in the day and be like, "All right, just living the dream. Another day, another dollar. Working hard or hardly working." Those are my 3 favorites. I like to rotate those throughout the day. I'd go into this one Lowe's store, talk to the same guy every time. Every time he would do this, I'd go, "How you doing today?" He goes, "If I was any better, I'd be you." I like to go, "Well, I'm not doing good." So I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sorry to hear it.
That's a good response.
I like small talk in general. A lot of people say if you're talking about the weather, then you've run out of things to talk about. But I like to lead with weather. Weather's what I want to talk about. Like, if I go outside and it's real hot, I have to say out loud. I can't just think it.
Yes.
I have to go, "Dang, it's hot." Even when I'm alone, I have to say it. Then if I see somebody on the street, I'll try to make eye contact with them. I'll go, it's hot out here, huh? And if they're into it, we'll talk about the weather for a while. I'll start telling them about weather of other places I've been. I'm like, it's hot here, but last week I was in Michigan. Guess what? It was cold. You believe that? Then I'll pull out my phone and show them a screenshot of the weather app. And I'll hold it there till they acknowledge it. I'm sorry, that locked up on you in there. Realized I was holding it for 2 minutes. I was in Phoenix one time. It was 118 degrees.
Damn.
I carried that screenshot around for about 4 years. Anytime I told someone the story, I go, hold on. They're like, we believe you. I'm like, nah. Nah, you gotta see it though. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. I'll find it. There's a country song by George Strait called The Fireman. He goes, they call me the Fireman. That's my name. I was like, well, is that your name or is that what they call you? Because that's your name. That'll explain why they've been calling you that. They call me Dusty. That's my name. There's another song I like by a band called Lone Star. This song's called I'm Already There. Have you heard that song before? Maybe the most dramatic country song of all time. Yeah. Very dramatic song. The guy leaves for the weekend. You think he's gone for the rest of his life. If you've not heard the song, it's about a guy, he's out working the road. You know, I don't think it really says what he's doing. I imagine it's music. And he misses his family because he's on the road, and I get that. He said he calls his wife from a lonely, cold hotel room. Well, it seems like a booking issue to me, you know what I mean? It's not hard to find a hotel with heat these days. That's not even something they advertise anymore. It's tough to find a hotel without heat, to be honest with you. Get a better hotel, you still be lonely, but you be comfortable, you know what I mean? And he's talking to his wife, he's crying, I imagine, and he hears this little kid in the background. His kid's small, and his kid gets on the phone. His kid goes, Dad, when you coming home? This is what he says to his kid. He goes, I'm already there. I was like, why are you doing that to that kid? That kid's small, man. He doesn't get the poetry you're doing right now. That kid's probably like, what? You're home? Why are we doing this weird phone thing here? Let's get together. Let's spend some time together. Play catch or something. Mom said you were gone. I don't know why she said that. Then the dad he says something like this. He goes, I'm the sunshine in your hair, son. I'm the whisper in the wind. I'm the shadow on the ground. That kid's probably like, Mom, what's wrong with Dad? What is he talking about? You know, or maybe the song's darker than we realize, you know? Maybe the dad's like, son, I am home. You're my side family. And, he's like, honestly, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't call me at home. Got a lot going on this weekend. Gonna play catch with the sunshine in your hair or something. See what the shadow on the ground's up to. Maybe have a little chat with the whisper in the wind.